Ge-Baek is the third of the first degree black belt forms. So they'll have 3 forms they've got to work on the entire time as first degrees. As they're preparing to test for second degree, Ge-Baek is the third and final form for first degrees. It is a little bit more complicated as far as direction changes. It goes a lot of different directions throughout the form, and it's a little bit longer than both the first and second, both the Ge-Baek and Po-Un were. This one has 44 movements in it, so I've broken it up into 5 sections instead of just 4 like the other forms were. This one will be 5 sections, and then there will also be a video to show the entire form, right, from different angles. From the beginning, Chumbi is the same standard Chumbi we've started with since white belt. Okay, parallel stance, fist in front of the belt. First move of Ge-Baek starts as all of them do with the block. Excuse me, with the block. Right leg will step back behind you into a back stance. As you do that, your hands will make knife hands coming to the sides to pull them back behind you a little bit. You're going to land in a back stance in an X block, facing straight in front of you. If your left leg's in front, left hand's in front of the X. Okay, in front of the X. So swinging those hands from back here a little bit, boom, helps give you a little bit more snap and a little bit more pizzazz to that move. So from Chumbi, reaching back, breathing in. First move is that X block. From there, your back leg, right leg comes forward to do a twist kick. Land, 1, 2. So I twist kicked with my right foot straight to the front of me. Then I kind of aimed with the opposite hand. So I got 2 punches to throw. Boom. A lunge punch and a reverse punch happen after that. So one more time from the beginning. I step my right foot back. Twist, aim, 1, 2. Okay. From a different angle here so you can see it. Same exact thing. Let me get a little bit better distance here. Same exact thing though. Right foot steps back. Boom. There's my X block. Twist kick, aim, 1, 2 in a front stance. From that second punch, now I'm going to step the right foot back behind me in a front stance. As I do that, then I'm going to land and do a high block, low block with my left hand. What works for me, there's all sorts of different ways of doing this. From that punch, some people will cross their arms for both of those, so they'll cross and do a high block and recross and do a low block. I've done it that way before. My most recent favorite way to do that is just to let my hips do it without crossing my arms. So what I'll do from that reverse punch is I'll pull my left hand back to my belt and kind of let my right hand come up in front of me as it's like a ready kind of hand, right? Like it's just kind of getting ready. I don't need them both back here. What I'll do is I step that right foot back, I'll pull my hips over here to the side, right? So that I can use my hips and that pulling motion to pull that block, not just up, but across my face. So I got to get my hips over here, boom, to help that happen. We've probably done that on other forms up till now, but usually going forward, not so much that I can think of at this point in time going backwards. So it's a little different, I think. It's a little bit different feel. So after those 2 punches, I'll get ready as I step back high, and then I'll just recrank my hips and draw my hand, my single hand over here across my cheek to do a low block. So I never crossed both of my hands, but I made my hips do that motion and still lead those blocks while one hand was doing all the motion by itself. The other one stayed back here on my belt. From here, I've got one more move. Now this one comes, all these first moves here have been facing straight north. The next move goes northeast to this corner, and it's called a pressing arc block. So my hands make this diamond shape. We did this as our Chumbi for both Ge-Baek and Po-Un, but it was going straight up above us, above our head. Now it's going to the corner over here off to the side. Okay, off to my northeast over here. And that move is going to be fast as well. So I just got done doing high, low, and my reach forward is to bring my hands to the opposite side. So it's going to finish on my right side. I'll start with them on my left. Boom. Palms point toward me for start. Then they'll open up and go the opposite direction. They've got a twist to them as they finish, okay, to my right. So that's the first little part right there. I've got one or two more, three more moves here, I think, to go to finish off this section. But let's review from the beginning, from Shumbi, right foot steps back. Boom, I'm in a back stance, X block. Twist, aim, 1, 2 punches. Get ready as you step back. My left hand came to my belt. High, low, press block. That's my arc block, pressing arc block. From here, still facing that exact same direction, that northeast, I'll bring my left leg up into a perch stance, right? So one-legged stance, my left leg's aimed for a side kick in that direction. My hands are doing a double fist block. All that happens at the same time. So here to here. My hands and my foot, same time, land that. Then I disregard that person at that angle, and I look to this angle. So my belly is already pointed. If that's northeast, this is southeast now. My belly's pointed that way, so after this block, then my eyes look here, and I'll step that left leg down in the direction that it was just pointing so that I can address this person here. What happens at this angle as I'm stepping to that horse stance is my left hand will scoop from behind me to in front. Okay, could be we call that a scooping block, okay, an upward palm heel block. Someone's coming at you with some kind of punch or kick or thrust, and you're pushing it up before you do your next move. So that's what that's called, the scoop, kind of scooping block. Then my other hand, my right hand will punch. So here's the block, boom, there's my counter. Then the next move kind of looks like it's doing a back fist low block, but that's really the preparation to lead to my outside block. What I'm going to do is an outside block, left hand comes from my left ear in front of me, and I'm going to support it with my right fist underneath it. But in order to get there, instead of just going here, 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 it's kind of a strange in-between move. I'm at the punch. I'll cross. My right hand on the inside, palm pointed toward me, left hand on the outside. This makes kind of a back fist low block, but that's not the main move I want. The main move I want to think about is landing after that back fist low block to my outside block. So all that together from the pressing arc block goes here, scoop, punch, 1, 2. And my weight will land on that outside block. I'm still throwing a back fist low block, but my weight's not really down on that. That's why I say it's kind of an in-between block, because my weight's still up and it falls down and lands down on the supported outside block. So from a different angle now, let me take it from a sideways angle. Maybe it'd be easier for you to see. Stepping back with the right leg, X block. Twist, aim, 1, 2 punches. Get ready as you step back. High, low, pressing arc block. I'm going northeast, right? Still looking that same way. Boom, perch stance. Now I'm going southeast. Scoop, punch, cross, right hand on the inside, palm pointed toward me. Back fist low block, that's a midway move to land the outside block. One more move happens here and I'm done with section 1. Let me get back on my original trajectory here. So we were going boom, boom. Here, this is my new southeast right here, right? Just like we did starting from the beginning. My next move to finish section 1 gets me going straight south. So I'm here at the angle at the corner. I need to step my right foot back as I reach for a double knife hand block. Step my left foot forward. Boom. So now I'm facing straight south. So I've just, in this one section, I started by facing north, did some moves northeast to this corner, did some moves southeast, and then finished pointing south. So I'm kind of working my way around that compass, pointing south. That's section 1. So one time real quick, from the beginning all the way through section 1, I'll do it 2 different directions here. So here, facing forward, and I'll do it facing the opposite way. Right foot steps back. X block. Twist, aim, 1, 2. Ready as you step back. High, low, pressing arc. Left leg comes up, perch stance, scoop, punch, back is low to the outside, supported outside block. Step reach, step block, double knife hand block toward the back. Facing, okay, if you're following along at home and trying this at home, facing here. So now this is my north, northeast, southeast, south. Stepping the right leg back, X block. Twist, 2 punches. High, low, pressing arc block. Left leg comes up, perch, scoop, punch to the supported outside block. I'm going southeast here. I need to get to south, so right foot steps, reach, step block. All of that is section 1 of Ge-Baek. Good luck.